What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Oh, let me turn this a little bit up. All right, here we go. Welcome back to another episode of Sips and Sniffs. It is your boy, your host, Hidden Gems, back in the place to be, man. Oh, boy, it is Thursday, and y'all, this has been one of the most treacherous weeks of the past, I don't know, months. Definitely at the beginning of the year. This week has sucked. Okay. We are out here in Texas, y'all. In Texas. And for those that don't know, the weather has been shit. All right. It's been hell. All right. Friday it started raining. Friday night it started icing. Saturday it was iced and snow all day. Sunday it snowed. Y'all, it's been tough. I won't lie, it's been tough. Man, had some power issues. Now it wasn't like it was 3 years ago. I haven't heard any reports of anybody ending up in a morbid situation or whatnot, but I haven't heard any reports on any deaths or whatnot. But I tell you what, it's been cold as hell. It's been Game of Thrones cold. Winter has come. And y'all, man, it's been long, but yeah, man. Hey, glad y'all stopped by. Man, we're coming in here. As you can see, we're gonna talk about a community. I've been circulating and making my way through plenty of chats, and I've been hearing a lot of people talk about community. You know, community this, community that. And, especially people in our community have been talking about it. And I just wanted to go ahead and put my 2 cents in on what community means to me and what are we building here? You know what I'm saying? What are we going to be building in the future as 2026 continues and everything? So I'm going to go ahead and claim my stake and talk about it and go from there. But first and foremost, let me go ahead and address the chat, man. Let me see if we have a new first place prize winner here. And sure enough, we do. What up, David? What's going on, man? Scent of the day is Hawass Fire. Nice fragrance. I believe Fire is the what? That's the red joint. I haven't purchased it, nor have I really gotten my nose on it in a while. So need to come back to that. Will, what's going on? Will the Thrill? Scent of the day is Sangria Oak. All right. You and Jason definitely enjoyed that one. Wasn't one of my favorites from the house, but it was good. It was definitely good. The Procurer. I always have a problem saying that, but P the Procurer. All right. Let's go, baby. Sippers and sniffers. What's good, man? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Excuse the hoodie and the jacket, man. Your boy's been making his way outside. I'm still a little chilly, okay? So, just still trying to warm things up, man. It's still cold out here, unfortunately. Dutch, what's good, man? Now the committee can rest. So today is Figaro from Essential Harmony. Shout out to Dee for the wonderful concoctions that she's been coming up with. Figaro is definitely a beautiful fragrance. A beautiful fragrance with a keynote of fig. A little sweet, actually pretty damn sweet. A little green in there as it starts to dry down. But definitely a great fragrance, man, for sure. All right, my boy, you already know. Colder than the polar bear's toenails. Oh, hell, there he go again, talking that shout out to, who is that? It's not Andre. Shout out to Outkast and Big Boy. That's his line, Shout out to him, man. What's going on, Rock Boy? Already? My guy Percy. Scent of the day is Oud Aqualaria from Oman Luxury. Speaking of, we're going to talk about that, man. I'm about to go ahead and dive deep into that house. Made a purchase of one of their new black bottles. Man, smelt it at my guy Frank's store. Shout out to Sense Eternal. It's a lot of shout outs, boy. I tell you what. But yeah, man, we're going to talk about it. Larry, what's good, baby? What's going on? What's going on? All righty. He said he's just happy our power didn't go up. Man, I'm telling you, ours, man, we had some outages. Ironically, we had one when I got back here, so it was crazy. It was weird. But yeah, First, cold here in East Texas. So it is okay. East Texas represent. I got you. What up, Gabe? What's going on, baby? My guy, Mr. Clark. Man, hey, I need you to tell me when you get that package, all right? Should be moving. Should be moving. I think I put about 20 samples in there. Let me know. Sin of the day is Stronger With You Tobacco. We still, the ironic thing is it's still enough ice that we've still got like UPS, FedEx, and those. They weren't delivering the past 5 or 6 days. Yeah, man. Packages going and packages coming are all held right now. So yeah, that's unfortunate. He said, "Dear Mother Nature, having received my free sample of winter, I would like to cancel the remainder of my subscription." Yeah. Yeah, indeed, man. Indeed. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Being in Texas just makes you look. I love wintertime. I love the cold. I love being able to wear my winter fragrances. But y'all, does it have to come with the price of weathering through ice, snow? I'm talking about like it was cool. Winter is cool. I thought winter was like 30 to 40 degrees. I don't like winter at 15 degrees. I don't like winter at 11 degrees. I don't like it anything under 25 degrees. If that is the price that I got to pay to wear these wonderful, darker, heavier fragrances, I only want to wear it for about 30 to 60 days out of the year. Okay. 2 months will do it. Get me up out of there. What's going on, Simone? What up, sis? Ready? All right. Let me get on through here, man. Larry Lares has been in the lab. All right. Kismet for Men, layered with Detour Noir. Okay. Nice little Leighton and Kismet joint. Nice. My guy, Terrence. What's good, man? Sin of the day is Torino 25. Oh, man, that rhubarb special. Terrence, you smelling lovely, my friend. I already know. Gabe says sin of the day is Les Sabas Rose. All right. Nice little LV joint. I like that. That was supposed to be my first bottle, but I still haven't encouraged myself or gotten myself up to be willing to spend that type of money on a bottle of fragrance. It's good, though. It will be my first. I still stand by that, but whew, man, that price tag, boy, I tell you what, it's tough to spend that on one bottle. Simone, sin of the day is Oud Mood, an Egyptian musk. Nice little powdery amber musk there. Okay. Nice little powdery musk. And Oud Mood. You know what's funny? I can't say that I actually remember that profile. Definitely got to come back to that. Boz, what's going on, Neo Boz? All right. Nice little matrix. Little matrix setup. Got the glasses and everything. All right. I got you. Let me see here, Paul. All right. All right. Indeed. Shout out to you, brother. Already. I got you. I already got that, Gabe. All right. The procurer says sin of the day is Mancera Red Tobacco. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I know you are moving crowds. Mr. Gumbo, sin of the day is Millennium Santal. Smelling good, my man. Hey, I want to know what that smells like. Is that a rendition of Santal 33 or something? Let me know. Let your boy know. All ready? When you started name dropping, man. Hey, I'm not even sure what you mean by that, bro. Jules, what's up? Jewels. What's going on, Ralph? Yep. Man, let me see this. That little bit of snow y'all got. Jim's acting like he had a blizzard. Man, you got to understand, Dutch, I'm not from where you be. Down here, if we get an inch of snow that sticks, all hell will break loose, because with an inch of snow in Texas, you get 2 inches of ice. That's what y'all don't understand. That's what nobody gets. Everybody thinks that when we talk about snow, look, snow ain't a problem for me. It's the ice. It's dangerous. People already can't drive in Texas, in Dallas especially. Houston, horrible. But then when you get an inch of snow, it comes with 2 to 3 inches of ice. That is the issue, Dutch. That's what no one seems to understand. Come on down here. You'll see. All right. They actually saying might get flurries in Tampa Sunday morning. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Let's see how long that lasts. Y'all almost as bad as us. Oh God, here he is. If I don't say what's up to you in the chat, don't get offended. I'm no longer watching, so please relax. Next time, just put a peace sign in the chat, Jay. They'll understand. Oh, of course, Dutch. Of course, man. Shout out to the procurer, man. Appreciate you, bro. But yeah, man, let me go get down here. Let me get down to the scent. To Raf scent of the night. We got Creed Wild Vetiver, y'all. Raf, smelling good, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, I like that. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get to my scent of the day. All right. What did I do with it? I went with one. It was just easy going, man. Honestly, I did a little list and I was just like, you know what? It's warm inside. I'm gonna go ahead and wear one of my warm weather scents. And oh, here it is. Yes, sir. None other than Rosasi Hawass Atlantis. All right, y'all. Bubblegummy, aquatic, dries down, has a little layer of green to it. Not bad at all. Honestly, I really like this. It's grown on me over the past few months. Definitely lasts quite a bit. Even has someone that said they smelt it outside in the cold. And we got some wind here. So it was a good little compliment, man. Got a compliment from a lady that walked up on me while I was at Macy's earlier. Was smelling some things. And yeah, man. Hey, if you like bubblegummy blue with an aquatic feel, all right, there is an air of like an oak mossy feel as well. Go check out Rosasi Hawass Atlantic, y'all. I think it's a good purchase, especially it's a bang for the buck. I think it's a good purchase. Last damn near an eternity on me. I don't have any problems with it. All right. We're looking at anywhere from 8 to 10 hours on skin. After about 6 hours, maybe 5 or 6 hours, it becomes a skin scent, but you still get it. You still get it. Hands down. All right, Jason sound like a grumpy old man who's ready for bed. Hey, man, putting a piece. You'll be all right. Hey, Dutch, I'm going to need you to stop eyeing shit. Stop eyeing my stuff, man. And no, there ain't no plum Japonais on the top shelf behind me. All right? I ain't no plum Japonais. Now, let's go ahead and get to it, man. Look, so first thing first, let me go ahead and do this. Earlier, I was out at Macy's trying to see what new was happening. Didn't want to get on the road and go to the wholesale store today. Still plenty of ice out here, man. People out there like driving like they trying to commit suicide on these roads. So I decided, since I stay by the mall, decided to walk over to my local Macy's. Too far to walk over to Dillard's. I ain't want to do it today. I'll do it when it heats up. And I wanted to get my nose on a few things, man. Check this out. Now, I know this is like a year or two behind, but my Macy's over here finally got Stronger With You Amber. Talked to the lady. To the lady I bought my, what is it, my Dolce & Gabbana, the one parfum from. She gave me a sample of that Stronger With You Amber. Y'all, I got to get it. I got to get it. Gotta get a full bottle. I really do like it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Stronger With You Amber and Dolce & Gabbana and the one parfum, they lean towards each other. Are they the same? No. Definitely after the dry down, once it settles, but they do both have that ambery sweetness in the opening. I think the Stronger With You Amber stays sweeter a little bit longer. On Dolce & Gabbana, the one, you start to pick up a little bit of tobacco and the spices and everything start to rear its head out a little more as it dries down. But Stronger With You Amber is still good, man. Still a very good fragrance. Got it on hand right now. It's good. It's nice. I want a bottle. But staying within the realm of Stronger With You and Giorgio Armani exchange, okay? I know this is something that everybody talks about, but you know what? It has recently caught my attention. And you know what? Now we have got to be on the move. Now that the ice started to clear up, your boy's about to start doing little videos and whatnot. We got to be on the move trying to get our nose on new stuff. And staying within that Giorgio Armani exchange realm, y'all, that's Stronger With You spices. I got to see what it is. I got to get my nose on it, man. I got to get my nose on it at this point. I have heard too much good stuff about it. I've been listening to a couple of reviews. People been talking about it here and there. And not sure what just happened, but hey. ah, hey, we gonna try and get past this, all right? But yeah, no, hey, look, I've been hearing a lot of people talk about it. I need to get my nose on it, man. I'm telling you right now. I'm trying to pull it up over here. I think Mo and a couple of other people have talked about it, but man, at the end of the day, honestly, it just seems like something that's going to be worth the buy for me. For me. Hey, trying to pull this up amongst all the KILs that are dropping, and oh, Lord have mercy. There's a whole bunch of ish out here dropping. Man, let me see here, y'all. Bear with me one moment. Look, I told y'all we had a power outage earlier, and I think I'm still trying to fight through that. Lord, have mercy. Stronger with You spices. Let's see what I'm a little pissed right now. All right. I'm not sure what's going on. This is really pissing me off. But all right, we back. Hopefully for good. I don't know, but let's pray on it. All right. Make a long story short. I'm looking forward to stronger with you spices. Good God. Lord be with me. All right. This is crazy. Anyway, let me pull this up one more time. All right. Jesus. Here we go. Now, I'm going to share it on here. Bear with me. There we go. So some of y'all can see. Some of y'all have already seen this and whatnot. But man, look, they say it's going to have the black pepper. I heard from some people it does start a little spicy opening, peppery spicy opening. Some people try to play it off as spices. Man, I heard the spices come out in the. Someone told me it's peppery in the opening, but that vanillic and that lavender kind of tone it down. The vanilla is good. They say it stays sweet on skin nonetheless. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on this. All right. I don't know what it smells like. I'm definitely looking forward to getting my nose on it. Man, as a matter of fact, it's a whole bunch of them that I'm trying to do. Chill out. Man, Walt, it's a damn shame, baby. But no, look, I'm gonna go through here, talk about a few. Man, look, all right. Definitely want to check out this new BDK. All right. Mainly because Velvet Tonka was one of the first ones that I got into when I started smelling BDK. I think it was one of the first ones that I either bought a decanter of. My boy Bar had a full bottle. It was good, man. Now, we've all seen everybody talking about this recently, from the TikTokers to Ross. What in the world? Y'all see what's going on? Man. And that goes out for a second, and then here we are. But this 9 p.m. night out, this looks interesting. I think Walt was talking about this, man. Cognac, pitahaya, apple, lavender, and bergamot, toffee, cardamom, suede, cedar, mahonial, not sure what that is, tonka bean, ambrofix. Ambrofix, I guess that's a new substitution for ambergris, akigala wood, and patchouli. Man, this is going to be interesting. Seems like it's going to be fruity sweet. And as it dissipates, you're definitely going to get some wood. That's what she said. But you're going to get some wood. Looks like this looks like it's going to be interesting, man. I know the guy that I'm dealing with over here at this wholesale place is supposed to be getting in soon if he hasn't already, man. I honestly can't wait to get my nose on this. What's going on, Mitri? You said an amberwood bomb. Okay. I got to check it out, man. I got to check it out. I've got so many of the other ones, and if that one is anything like the previous one, this is going to be good. Let me see here. This is what I headed up there to get my nose on, the box yet. But the Prada Luna Rosa Carbon, they got in the back. It's not even on display. So I got to go back up there later this week and check it out. They said lavender, licorice, and cypress. Definitely want to check that out. Honestly, what is it? The Prada Luna Rosa Ocean? is one of the OGs that I still want to get a bottle. Sounds a little crazy because I haven't bought it yet. I've been buying all this other expensive shit, but no, definitely want to get a bottle of the Ocean, but want to check that out. Also went up there for this. They had this Macy's. Boy, I tell you what, the Macy's over here by me is so lazy. Lazy as hell. They didn't even have this one out. Both of these are sitting in the back, fully packaged, in a box, unopened, and it's beyond the day that it's supposed to have been on the shelf. But this I definitely want to see because the La Nuit de l'Homme, the EDT, was a date night staple. I mean, it was a date night special for a lot of people, but I know a lot of people that wore it for everyday fragrance, you know. But this one right here says it's going to have chili pepper. It's going to be interesting. Cardamom, sage. All right, that sounds spicy right there. Little tonka bean for sweetness, I'm guessing. Maybe a little powdery to condense the spiciness. Some patchouli, leather, and then some sandalwood. That is going to be interesting. That right there is going to be an interesting breakdown on skin. Hello. Walt, you said you heard they got it? All right, y'all. I might have to go on Amazon and go get some chains for my wheels. You know what I'm saying? So I can make my way over there to Harry Hines to go check and see what they got, man. But between those two designers at 9 p.m., I definitely want to see what's going on. Of course, spices. I want those on everything Stronger With You, even the ones I don't like. Like I didn't like the Stronger With You oud. I didn't like the Stronger With You sandalwood. It was blah. You know what I'm saying? But I still wanted to get my nose on it, man. Those are definitely going to be some of the ones that I want to smell. Now I will tell you this. Shout out to my guy Raph, man. Shout out to my guy Raph, who's always hooking your boy up when he can, both knowledge and with an occasional sample here and there. But he told me I needed to get into the brand of Oman Luxury. He had told me that he had a set and he encouraged me to get it. And man, I was able to secure a discovery kit. All right. Of Oman Luxury. Shout out to him. Let me get this off stage, man. Look, it's always good to have scent advice on here, but we'll come back to it when I see something else that I want. But here we go. Oman Luxury Discovery Set. Man, you got 14 fragrances in here. This is going to be a two-part series discovery, community discovery, man. Look, I've smelt a few of them from a couple of stores that they got down here, from the Scent Room to Scents Eternal. And man, I look forward to getting my nose back on these and getting a better feel with these. But man, I was able to secure a bottle from the brand. All right. Shout out to my guy E. Kroom, who informed me that there was a special sale at one point on. And he asked me if I wanted fragrances. I told him I had gotten my nose on it up at Scents Eternal, and I had already written it down as one of the fragrances that I definitely wanted a full bottle of. All right. Man, look. Caden will be one of my next pickups, but for now, y'all, this is one that everybody needs to try. All right. Need to go out there and get your nose on this. This is beautiful floral, citrus, sweet, fruity. And this is Nasaj from Oman Luxury. Yeah. Worth the price. My guy E. Kroom, let your boy know that, hey, what was it? The shop app, Scent Rabbit or Rabbit something. I think it's Scent Rabbit or whatnot. They had a special deal going on where you get 20% off or $20 off, something like that. And your boy went through, found the fragrance that I wanted. You know what I'm saying? made a purchase, and here we are. All right. Now, for those who are wondering, yeah, I just unwrapped it and everything, but this is what you get. So, of course, presentation right here. All right. You see the Oman Luxury. And open it up. And here you go. Massage. Yeah. One thing that I appreciate Oman Luxury for is that, man, they make quality fragrances. And most of the ones I've smelled from Caden to last a minimum of 6 hours. Some of these are eternal. Oud Aqualaria, eternal. What is it? Kajal, or no, Kala. I forget which one it is, but they have another one, Kanjad, eternal. Especially when they have like spices and ouds in there. I love the way that they blend these things together, man. I'm telling you, I always say this. It takes a lot more skill to blend a darker, spicier fragrance than it does a blue freshie, because I think there's a million and one ways to make a freshie, a citrus, or something bright shine off skin. But I tell you what, when you are blending darker notes, spicier notes, heavier notes, man, one extra drop of oil, you know what I'm saying? One bad blend. And yo, I'm telling you right now, that thing can go from 0 to 100 as far as running into the wall or having you run into the wall. And Oman Luxury does a really good job of blending like that. I mean, you may not like it, but the blends, the concoctions, the perfumes, they're always good, always up to par. Man, what am I sniffing the cap for? I'm tripping, y'all. Like I've sprayed it. Let's go ahead and get that in the air. I forgot to say it, man. But hey, for those who know, you know, shout out to Will. All right. You know what I'm saying? On screen. All right. But hey, there are a lot of people that were telling me that this Massage is supposed to be a ramped up version of YSL Myself. I tell you what, boy, I am so sick and tired of people falsely comparing things. And I forgot who it was, but man, I went up there to the store. I got a text. I told them I was smelling this. Like real talk. I told them I was smelling this. I told them that this is one of the ones that a couple of people had told me to get my nose on. They said, "Oh yeah. That's that YSL Myself clone." And I was like, "A clone? What the hell?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?"
At no point in time have I ever smelled anything from Oman Luxury that smelled like a clone of something. Now, I could be wrong, but me personally, I haven't smelt it. And man, look, I've smelled YSL myself. The florals and whatnot go in a different direction. It's very clean, still a little sweet, a little fruity. But this is definitely a little darker, muskier. Look, whoever said that, look, if you have heard from anybody that this is supposed to smell like YSL Myself, just stop listening to them. I mean that. Stop listening to them because they don't know what they're talking about. All right. Too many times we got people in these spaces over here trying to tell us that they're reviewers, and the best thing that they do, or the only thing that they do, is compare. And I'll be honest with you, their comparisons are worth shit nowadays, you know. But it is what it is, man. Let me go on here, all right? Let me go ahead and show y'all this, man. Look, it says top notes you get mandarin, tangerine, pink pepper, grapefruit, cardamom, pear. All right. And the heart, you get tuberose, jasmine, neroli, lily, magnolia, gardenia. Nice. All right. And the base, you get Saffiano leather. All right. Sandalwood, frankincense, tonka, patchouli, and cypriol. Yeah. You look at it and you see the white florals and you think, okay, it's lining up. You see the fruits and whatnot. But when you smell this blend on skin, nah, it's heavier. It takes it in a different direction. Yeah, Dutch, it smells closer to YSL yourself than it does myself. Yeah, I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. Man, this is good, y'all. On here, hey, look, citruses definitely. You get the pear, you get the kind of the orange. I guess the tangerine and the orange are playing together and whatnot. You of course get the florals. All right. I think the biggest thing that's playing in here would be the jasmine, probably the jasmine and the neroli. I know they like to make it seem like it's not, but the jasmine, the neroli, and the tuberose are kind of what I'm getting as far as the white florals and how they're affecting it. It says lily and magnolia. A lot of these have similar features, or at least they supplement a fragrance very very close to one another. But I get that floral tie-in to the grapefruit and the citruses, and I know neroli does a great job of doing that. It's a great bridge between florals and citrus notes. So that's what I think I'm getting more so than anything. The gardenia is softening it and whatnot. There is a subtle spice from the cardamom, y'all. But um, Jason asked, was it a bad blind buy? No, bro. No, not at all. This right here is an everyday wear, an easy grab. All right, especially in the summer and spring. This right here, I mean, it's a button-up shirt. You know what I'm saying? If you're wearing shorts, this is something that's it's going to provide a sillage, a beautiful sillage at that. It's strong off skin, doing just like this off my hand. It's coming off in the air. Y'all, citrus, musky, all right? Heavy. And I know it doesn't say musk, but I'm thinking maybe it's that frankincense, maybe it's the frankincense and the cypriol. It's giving almost like a musky feel, something that's giving it a little more density outside of the leather. The leather in here thus far is subtle or unnoticeable. I am getting the earthy feel of the patchouli and some of the earthy notes, which is good. But y'all, this is really good, man. I will say to you on this one, I smelt this at the store. So before I decided to buy it, it wasn't truly a blind buy. All right. But I would say get your nose on it first. This is not going to be something that is mass appealing. I think the opening in the first couple of hours is, but as it dries down, you will get something that might be a little harder to handle. Oh, you wish it was a look. I even think about it. Look, that's the worst part about being in multiple groups is that when you hear about a deal in one, man, it's like one of those things where if you talk about it long enough in a group, you think that you talked about it in all the groups, and that was the issue, man. I apologize, bro, but I'll send it to you. Let me know if you're still interested in it, Jason, because I think that the code is still good if I'm not mistaken. Hey, look, SimBoss knows, man. Trograntica rating it at 3.6 should be a crime. It's smooth, y'all. This is really good. This is really good. Look, appreciate you for coming out, Wall. We're about to head back into that meeting. I hope it ain't the same meeting that you was heading into before, brother. But yeah, man, no, for real. What up, Rick? What's going on, baby? Scent of the day is Dolce and Gabbana Gray. All right, how y'all doing? Man, we doing good, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna text you tonight. I'm gonna text you tonight for sure because I want to ask you something. Caught your last live, brother. Hey, y'all go check him out, man. He's got some dope conversations and whatnot. They are a little political, you know what I'm saying? But hey, the good thing about it is that hey, you either agree or you don't. But either way, he's giving his thoughts on things. Hey, if you got a chance, go check him out. It is Uncle Rick. I have to find your channel and put it in there, but we'll get to it, Rick, for sure. Garland, what's going on, man? Coming in late. Sin of the day is Yom Alao midnight. Grand Soir. All right, it's a Grand Soir and Fumé de Ambre. Clive Christian Blonde. Okay, got you. All right, smelling good. At least one of those. Well, no, actually both of them. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, you know what? Now that I see this, I actually am interested in seeing how that smells because those are two of my top favorite fragrances out there. Now, one is Linear. Y'all know how I feel about Grand Soir. Still give it top 10, but it is linear as hell. It is amber, vanilla, and it kind of tops out after that. All right, but definitely a good fragrance, man. Look, you say I'm ignoring Kroom next time he hit me. Fragrance Journey, what's going on, man? Already. Procura said, I see there's a new camera with a cherry and a liquor note in the opening. Man, I heard about that. I saw a couple of shorts on that, and they were talking about it. And I think a couple of people said they're going to wait until they do a actual announcement for it. I think they're going to try and do an announcement and see what's going on because I think someone made like a little short announcing it, but people were sitting up there saying that it wasn't true. Let me see. Let me see here. All right. Oh, hell. What the hell is that? I did not. Camera. All right. Let's see here. Let's see if there is a new release. Let me see here. Yeah, Dutch, I saw, man. Hey, I'm definitely gonna get my nose on a few of them, man. Those Port Noirs that you've been talking about, you've been raving about. You're gonna be all right, man. You're gonna take that hand-me-down and you're gonna like it. You're gonna appreciate it nonetheless. All right. Let's see what we got here, man. You saw it on their website? Oh, well, interesting. If that's the case, let me go ahead and go to their website then. Let me go to their website, P. Let me see what's going on. All right, we got the same old Yara. All right. Yeah, the Assad elixir. I still got to get my nose on this Musamam. All right. Got the Dalal. Beautiful name. One of my favorite co-workers, her name was Dalal. All right, let me see here. As you can see on here, they got some gift sets and whatnot for anybody who's interested. Simone, turn off your phone. All right, turn off the screen so that you can just hear me and not see visually what's going on, because I know your butt will be in there trying to buy something with the quickness. Let me see here. So we've still got Commodore Dukan. Oh, it's called Kadas. Let's see, man, because they still over here promoting this Dukan. Let me see. Kadas. And it basically told me, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Anyway, I'm not worried about Jason, man. Look, we were going to be talking about community, and I just wanted to get into something because I had just came from Macy's, and man, look, I'm telling y'all right now, I went over there. They got some new stuff, but Stronger With You Amber is officially on my must buy, and I had thought about it, and I was going over there to Scent Advice, and I was just like, okay. While I was in there, I was looking for these two new fragrances here. All right, La Nuit del Home EDP and Luna Rosa Carbon EDP, and man, they have them, but they don't have them up, and it was kind of pissed me off, especially having to walk over there through the ice, through the cold and whatnot. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. We will move on. All right. Now, as I was saying earlier, man, I'll be all over the place sometimes, y'all, but let me go ahead and bring it back in, man. As I was saying earlier, there's been a lot of talks about community. All right. And, everybody has their own definition for community, and there's nothing wrong with a definition for community being different. But truth be told, y'all, I say this all the time. When me and Jason started this page, man, we wanted to form a community of people where we all weren't of like-mindedness, but basically we just wanted to get together with a bunch of people online where we all just like fragrances. You know what I'm saying? We knew that we were weird. We accepted the fact that we were weird. Who else gets on camera and talks about fragrances for hours, or let alone gets on the phone or in a group chat and talks about fragrances for an hour? But the thing is that we wanted to kind of, how do you say, just create a space where people felt comfortable doing so. At first, it was just to talk about it. But then as we started doing the lives, started going back and forth, shout out to Shem, shout out to Dedrick, shout out to Sway, and everybody else that was in the original chats that we had on both IG and in Dedrick's lives, it eventually became something more than just chatting. Next thing you know, people started shouting out where they were from, started mentioning how close they were. Oh, hey, Jims, you in Dallas? I'm in Houston. Hey, we're just a few hours away. Hey, when I come in town, I'm going to reach out to you. It just started being some, just some idle, meaningless conversations in a sense until one day, I looked up and I found out that Mo, shout out to the fragrance plug, was lived in Dallas. All right. Shout out to him. We ended up meeting up, getting up together at a fragrance spot, and had some stuff made, man. I forget what it was, but it was one of the places over here that actually allows you to make your own fragrances. It's a little Middle Eastern shop. They got some good fragrances that allow you to do your own renditions and whatnot. But it was good. It was interesting. Then met up with my boy 20 Degrees in LA. 20 Degrees in LA, my boy Var. Got a chance to catch up with him in person. And man. And the whole formation of a community, just the definition and the goal of it, changed a little bit. It went from just being in a chat to actually trying to get to know people. You know what I'm saying? Look, that boy said, come to South Florida, everyone. Yeah. Hey, yeah, man. Next thing you know, it was more than chatting. You know what I'm saying? And, it was crazy. But let me go ahead and bring this up, man. The funniest thing was I was thinking about it, and everybody has their own definitions, but the actual definition for community is a group of people living in the same place or having a particular characteristic in common. You know what I'm saying? And there's some truth to that. I think in a sense this FragCom is a little bit different, but there's also a definition of a feeling of fellowship with others as a result of sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. And that right there said it all, man. That right there said it all and then some. Sharing common attitudes, interests, and goals. And, it's a blessing to be a part of FragCom nowadays, man. It's been a blessing to be a part of y'all's community, for y'all to be a part of mine, man. It's been a great experience building a community with y'all. For all the people that I've actually met, and I'm not even just talking about Scent Explorer, I'm talking about just getting out and meeting people, man. It's been a great thing, man. I was talking to Walt, talking to Jason, and a few other people about this. And, the thing about the community that we've built here is that man, it has been more than just a place where we can talk about fragrances. It's been a place where we have cultivated relationships with each other, where when we're in dark places, we can reach out. You know what I'm saying? We can reach out to each other, check on each other, say a prayer for each other, make sure that everybody's in a safe spot. If we're going through something, we're willing to help out, I mean, make a long story short, it's been one where not only do we lean on each other, but we create a space where we make ourselves usable. I talked about this before about a relationship, and in our community, everybody in here has a relationship one way or the other, but I've talked about where a relationship is worthwhile. And, a lot of times I say relationship is one where you use each other and you allow yourselves to be used, you know, because in any relationship, if someone is using the other person and they're not being used, that's a leech. All right, that's a leech. That is a hindrance. That is not a relationship. That is a user. All right. This guy, I don't have any lunch money for tomorrow. Let me hold a few dollars. Jason, if you didn't eat like a Big Mac, okay, you wouldn't need to hold a few dollars. If I only knew the types of foods that he says he's interested in when he puts stuff in our chat, you would be amazed. All right. He's not big bucks. He's not Scrooge McDuck's bucks because he buys expensive perfumes. He's really Scrooge McDuck bucks because the way he eats, his eating habits are worse than his cologne habits. For those that are in the group chat, Will, Dutch, put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Let me know. Hold on real quick. Ralph said that Stronger With You Powerfully is a great attempt to bring the Cherry Accord to the masses. Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. And I don't even know where that's going to be. A great attempt to bring, I got to check it out. I've heard a few people talk about it. I think a few people have gotten their nose on it, but I'm going to see. Bring the Cherry Accord to the masses. We're going to see. Because I actually, for all the Stronger With Yous that I've liked and the ones I got, they've always been something sweet, spicy, and whatnot. So if there's a Cherry Accord in that powerfully, that's going to be interesting to smell. Look at Mitra. She said, making me nervous with this talk. Are you giving away or something? Oh, going away or something? No, man. No. It's just, No, man, it's sometimes you got to get on here and you gotta acknowledge. How do you say this? Sometimes you just got to give people their flowers, and you got to acknowledge the greatness of the community. Really and truly, what's been going on is, man, some things have been happening in FragCom, and it's been great to be able to reach out to people to verify certain things, certain people, certain situations. It's been it kind of touched my heart to be able to know that when someone that I knew was experiencing or trying to go through some shady shit, it was good. It felt great to be able to reach out to some people and get a background check on a couple of people, And, this video is more so anybody who's in our community, anybody on this live, anybody who watches this live, if you're going through something, or say, for instance, especially if there's something in the community, I'm going to tell you like this, all right? If there are some shady people, whether it be in the chat and your DMs and whatnot, feel free. This is a community where you can feel free to reach out and ask us if we know anything about it. That's what we're here for. I've been hearing some stories about some stuff in FragCom that's crazy. one of the situations that we've run into recently, I can't really talk about, but just know when it comes out, it's a story to be told. I mean, you've heard Kev say this. I think you've heard from Jason in the chat. You've heard Walt, but let's just say this. All right, Walt last week denounced his connection with who was it? Corey Keith. Black Aroma Fragrances, all right, and Black Aroma or Black Whistleblower and everything else black with a V instead of the A, okay. And I had some ties in with them. I had a little connection with them to some degree, and basically, we found out some things about this guy, and I'm not afraid to say it. Hey, for now, steer clear of dude. All right, I do believe that he's a representative of Thana. So, for those who ordered through the Thana website and got your packages, a lot of people have some great experiences with the fragrances. They are great. I bought 3. I love the Discovery set. It is something to be talked about. But the funny thing is that as good as the fragrance is, the person who was on our stream talking about it, not so much. All right. And the thing about it is that here in this community, man, this is what we're here for. We don't want people to be running around blindly dealing with stuff. Walt said it. I've said it for a while now. In this community, we got sheep, shepherd, and wolves. All right. And, having a channel and being a person that people listen to might take some of my opinions or some of my suggestions. I consider myself a shepherd to an extent. And so, in everything that I do, I try and make sure that all that I do is for you in a positive manner and is for the bettering of the community and anybody who watches my lives, my reviews, and everything else. But that guy right there, y'all, Corey, steer clear. All right. Unscrupulous, unsavory, up to no good. Leave him alone. Misha said, "What did I find in your background? I didn't find nothing in your background, man." Hey, as far as I know of, Mitra, you good on my side. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with anybody until I have a problem with them. I'm not the type that's going to be going through here picking fights because other people don't like them. My thing is this, the moment you offend me is the moment I have reason to be or defensive with you, as long as we good, we good, But yeah, man, stay away from Corey. All right. Stay away from Black Aroma. And we just gonna move from there. Reveal these. Nah, man. Hey, look, here's the thing, man. As a community, we should be able to come and talk about, I won't say about anything, but we should be able to give a heads up to each other. All right. I want y'all to lean on me as much as I would lean on y'all. When I ask y'all to participate in the chat, I want y'all to take it the same way that if you sent me a DM on Instagram and ask me about something, I give you an honest answer. I'll tell you what I think. Lean on me like I would lean on you, in a sense. But that's it. But you have problems with yourself, some shady spending you've been doing. Trust me, Mitra, then you have made it to the right crew. All right, this is Sprayers Anonymous. Okay, and here we all have a problem with spending on fragrances. All right, and it's good that you are willing to put that out there, because the first step of becoming clean is admitting that you have a problem. I have a problem too. Now, at this point, am I willing to get rid of that problem? Hell no. All right. Hell no. But I'm admitting that I have a little bit of a problem. And in doing so, I can honestly say that eventually my problem with spending on fragrances will come to a conclusion, but it's just not right now. It's just not right now. All right. P said, can't lie about the fragrance, but I made a comment about some misinformation that I know he wasn't misinformed about. And it's like a switch came on. I almost bit my head, and he almost bit my head off. So I felt something. Yeah, I think a lot of us in the community were getting that, you know. And the funny thing is that I heard about that type of reaction from him from people that I'm friends with, from groups that I'm friends with in the IG space. It was weird, but we found out some stuff and whatnot. Can't bring it to the light right now, but just steer clear of that page, steer clear of that gentleman. All right. David said, I thought something was off when he was talking all kind of ish on other brands. Yeah, you know, because look, for all that we do, you know, we know Jason is Jason. He's always going to be a niche snob. Okay. That's just Jason. But Jason doesn't really shit on clone fragrances or renditions. You know what I'm saying? He said, hey, that's what y'all do. I ain't getting into it. He'll crack a joke or whatnot. But the way the man was talking and trying to steer people away from trying to steer us away from just renditions and designers, it was kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. And you know, we had to send the investigators out for him, and you know, hey, we are bringing the facts back to you right now. Can't give it in detail, but just know, unscrupulous behavior, Dutch, since you like that word so much. You know what I'm saying? Will said, I'm fighting a serious urge to buy a bottle as we speak. Will, you saw something on that Lattafa website that you liked? Or has Jason doled your experiences to the renditions? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, man, going into 2026, I'm about to look into Maison Azrar. I've been hearing a lot of good stuff about them. Walt talked about them. I've been checking in with some of my TikTok brethren. All right. Swiss Arabia, I definitely got to start checking out some of their fragrances. I do believe that they have quite a few in stock down here in Dallas. And Arabia Prestige, man. Arabia Prestige is definitely one that I've only smelled 2 of them, but I've been impressed. I was impressed. They started off at a good time in the clone universe, and they came in with a higher level of concentration, a higher level of oils being used. And I mean, you know, unlike Lattafa, who had 3 years with me of putting out some BS, I say Lattafa, not really Lattafa, but Maison, what is it? Maison Alhambra, which is a under the Lattafa umbrella. And so, you know, I just started building my my faith and my trust back in Lattafa recently, probably the last 6 months. But those 3 brands, Arabia Prestige, Maison Azrar, and Swiss Arabia, I definitely want to get back into looking into more from their house. Swiss Arabia is not necessarily a rendition brand that I've heard of, but I've been hearing a lot of people talk about their quality, and the ones they've got have been very good. Not going to tell you on what level. I don't know if it's designer level, niche level, or whatnot, but I've been hearing a lot of good stuff from them. So I'm going to get into them. But yeah, look at this guy. All right. So I guess we're going to get back to Fragrance Anonymous. All right. Welcome to the group, SB. All right. You've been addicted to alcohol related products for 8 years. Well, you know what? I guess I've been in 2 groups in that case. Alcoholics Anonymous was definitely one that I had to check myself into in 2024, especially dealing with that boy Tazo. All right. And Fragrance Anonymous, man. I ain't gonna lie. It's been something else. Look, stay tuned and say, what's up with the Nasaj, though? We're checking out. Stay tuned. Man, look, I'm gonna tell you right now. Nasaj is a beautiful floral with a fruity citrus opening. It dries down into something earthy, a little musky, gives it a little Middle Eastern twitch in there with that cypriol and whatnot. And the frankincense gives it a little spiciness that kind of turns it, not really gives it a spice, but kind of turns that dry down in a different direction than just straight wood. So yes, is Nisage worth checking out? Yes, go get your nose on it, get it on skin, and get your nose on it for real. Simone said, I found zoologist 10 samples in the cart, one being rhinoceros. Oh, hell. Good luck to you on that. Good luck to you on that. Jason got an Axe Discovery set on the way upon his request. Rav said, I don't dislike inspired expressions. Of course, I dislike clones. Yeah, you know, I mean, I get it. Clones to me are not the inspired buys. I respect inspired buys. I like them. Sometimes, like this joint right here. All right, it's a clone. Now, the reason why I call it a clone is because the brand and the owners came out saying that this is supposed to be a rendition, a clone of Blue Talisman. All right. Now, does it have similarities? Yes. I don't like the fact that they came right out and say, hey, this is what we tried to get. I would rather you make the fragrance and let me figure it out instead of telling me, hey, this is a clone. All right. This is Blue Talisman, because this is actually really good, man. I won't lie to you. A little more citrusy in the opening, very smooth on the dry down, a little muskiness to give it that little, I don't know, to give it a Middle Eastern feel to it. But honestly, it's a damn good fragrance. Damn good fragrance. Would be good in anybody's beginning collection. Hell, to be honest with you, I got it in my collection. I don't plan on giving it away. It's a hell of a gem scent. Honestly, it's a hell of a scent that I can just wear around the house and just smell fruity, not too sweet, fresh, with some citrus, man. Damn good. Don't fight the feeling. Yeah. Yeah, Jules, my girl Carrie was talking about that. Tobacco Ones. Seems like it's going to be nice, man. That's going to be the first one I get my nose on. Jason said, don't buy rhinoceros. I was playing with you. Rhinoceros probably got some of that beaver's ass oud in there, boy. Hey, be careful, Simone. Look, you want to smell it? All right. Hey, when you get it in and you smell it, Simone, hey, bring all of us to the group chat, all right, on the phone, and we want to see you smell it on camera. How about that? Ralph said you need to try the patchouli one. All right. Nice. Jason with that. Hey, and Jason, I went ahead and ordered those. I'll tell you, I ordered the ones that you told me to. So they'll be here soon enough. All right. Didn't want to get them over the weekend. So I went ahead and ordered them last night, this morning. So they'll be in, and hey, guess what? The boys will be back. All right. The boys will be back together. And we're going to talk about and we're going to discover the house of zoologists. Yeah, Raph, I got to get my nose on that, man. There's been a lot of talk about that and going from there. Killian is a great clone brand. Let's see if Jim's crashes out after reading this. Dutch, you know, if I didn't already know who you and Will were, you know, you might get a little reaction. But I'm not buying that. Killian is cloned. All right. They are not a clone brand. All right. And although some of the recent ones that they brought out have not been to my liking, I have liked the artistry in which they've produced, you know, but several of the last few are not worth buying a bottle from me. But they're good. But no, I ain't crashing out. You know what I'm saying? Killian being called a clone brand is not like Boadicea the Victorious being called a clone brand while Jason's online. B was the first one in cart. How can I learn? Okay. That sounded responsible, didn't it? Yeah. Sounds like you just got an itch to spend some money, Simone. Sit your butt down somewhere. All right. Ralph said I was at the 50th anniversary in Dubai for Swiss Arabian. Man, look. Yeah, we're going to get there. SB said, yeah, Tazo got that young blood. Yeah, his stomach don't pay for his sins yet. Nah, this was Tazo, man. This was Tazo, boy. Hey, this is when your boy was single too. Hey, Tazo and I were taking shots, and afterwards, I was finding some club, some lounge to go to. Hey, I was still lurking for matching pajama pants. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta stay somewhat sober. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to drink too much and be on a late night adventure to see what's all outside still. Look. Oh, let me see here. Let me get down here. Yeah, man. Procura knows. Hey, the comparisons are what's killing the clone market. The comparisons are what's killing it, honestly. Some of these fragrances are so good, but when you compare them to something, you line them up, and you got people saying, "Oh yeah, this is definitely a great," and then you go and smell it, and you have the OG, or maybe you have access to the OG, and you smell it, you're like, "Bro, it's just so disappointing." It's disappointing. I understand where some people are coming from, but when I see some people just rushing out there making the reviews and doing that, look, I don't want to sound like, oh man, look, you do what you do, you get your views and whatnot. I ain't hating, but some of this shit is unbearable, but it is what it is. Exactly. This is better than YSL number 6 or Blonde Amber comparisons. That's sketchy business. I mean, yeah, it's just, do what you do, get your money. I'm not going to hate on it. I just don't like it. It just sounds a bit off to me. On your market as the same thing. Yeah, for a person like me, man, I've talked about this. When you go home and you're expecting that sugar cookie, but all you got is chocolate chip. It's not to say that the chocolate chip ain't good, but it's like when you're expecting something because people have hyped it up to be something, and then when you go and you get there and it's not, you feel let down. You feel disrespected. Feel like slapping the out of some of these people. You know what I'm saying? Because your lies, your exaggerations led me to buy this, and I could have held off on it because this is not what it is. All right, Simone. Yeah, make sure. Okay, first bottle review will be Rhinoceros. All right, let's see. Hold up. Is Scent Bubble here? Yeah, he's on the vertical, man. He's in the chat though, man. Oh God, here we go. But anyway, man, yeah, man. Look. The thing about community is, y'all, we're here not just to chat back and forth, but we're here to work together. We're here to lean on one another. You know what I'm saying? If you have a question, feel free to ask me. You know what I'm saying? Because if I have a question and I know you might be able to have the answer, best believe I'm going to call, I'm going to text, I'm going to message you and ask you. You know what I mean? Look, a community is put together so that we all can lean on each other, so that we're here to help. We're here to fill in the voids where other people have empty spots. You know what I'm saying? We're here to assist each other. We're here to be supplemental to each other. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And as we continue to build the community like that, we'll find that we have less and less wolves on here. All right, taking advantage of people. It will be too strong of a community for people to come in and try and take advantage of us, to sell us bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Or to come in and just lie to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're here for, man. We are. I hate y'all, man. Sisters. Oh man, but that is what it is, man. But hey, it's funny, man, because with every live and I see y'all chatting and commenting, man, it just makes it so much more worthwhile, man. That's why I am looking forward to getting this meetup together. So Gotta get with Walt. Gotta get with Mo and everybody else down here. My boy Var is gonna come back. Man, we are trying to set something else. We are trying to set something up for the weekend before Mother's Day. Y'all, let us know if you are down to come to Dallas the weekend before Mother's Day. All right, let me see what day is the weekend before Mother's Day. Oh, I'm over here saying that. All right, so if you are down to come in on, what is that? So Mother's Day is the 10th. So the weekend of the 1st, May 1st. What is that? Is that? What is May 1st? Is that a holiday or something? Okay, it's not a special day. All right. So yeah, we're talking about May 1st, 2026. That's what we're looking at. We've got a couple of dates, but that's the one that we're really leaning into right now. So we're trying to put something together. All right. I already called a few places, made a couple of reservations that I could, and we're going. Oh, she said, no, that's rent and mortgage due. All right. So what about the weekend afterwards? If May 10th is Mother's Day, so what are we looking at? May 15th? Boy. Hey, Mitra. Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't got no love for ICE at all. But at the same time, they ain't wilding out down here in Texas like that. Nah. They ain't wild. Hey, them people know where to pull that stuff. Look, I hate to say this because God rest his soul, but no, ICE ain't going wild like that. I'm gonna tell you this: if y'all don't know, ICE started snatching up people, and somebody got pissed and shot up the ICE facility down here in Dallas, took out a few people. They don't want to know how many other people in Texas like that. They don't want them problems in Texas. You know what I'm saying? They do not want those problems down here. Mitra, you'll be safe. Trust me. Trust me. They ain't snatching people out of no places like that down here in Texas no more. They put a cease to all that. I'm dead serious. It was in the news. Dude took out a couple of agents, went in front of their own facility and started opening fire. Yeah, they took him out, but he did it in retaliation. God rest both of those people's souls. You know what I'm saying? Hey, God gonna have to deal with them accordingly. But I'm telling you, they not going crazy like that down here. Minnesota, they doing that stuff because right now Minnesota's showing that they not gonna fight back. But in Texas, yeah, right. Try it again. Hey, is there a scoundrel amongst the community? He's trying to make his way through, man. Like I said, Corey Keith, aka Black Aroma Distribution, aka Black Aroma Intelligence, aka Black Whistleblower, aka, and make sure that you spell those blacks with a V instead of an A. All right. Yeah, man. He's not wanted here in the community. He's not welcome. Yeah, all that. We can do it after Mother's Day. Actually, that'll give, you come out here, spend a little money, you got 2 weeks to earn it back. You know what I mean? So we'll look at, I'll tell you what, I'm going to talk to Walt. May 15th is the day that we're looking at. All right. So we're looking at May 15th. All right. We're only talking about coming out here. We're trying to do something, have a full day of activities on Saturday. If you can make it on Friday, we'll do something in the evening. Talk to my guy, Mo. We got cigar lounges. We got restaurants, nice restaurants, 5-star, everything. All right. We got plenty of places to go get your feel and be able to smell fragrances. Like I said, we got Sense Eternal down here. We got the scent room. We got the wholesale for my boys and my girls that love renditions and clones and whatnot. We got several places down here. And we got a couple of places that Oh, and then of course, we got Neiman's, we got a Nordstrom's. Man, we're gonna make an outing of it. But on top of that, like I said, we got some nice lounges, got a couple of cigar lounges that we were looking into. Yeah, it's gonna be plenty of places to have a good time on that Saturday and that Friday night, And the reason why I say that is because typically people, when they get together for events, they leave on Sundays. So if you stick around and you don't leave until midday on Sunday or Sunday evening, we'll have something available on those on that day as well. But right now, we got a little set up for Saturday, kind of running into the same thing that we were planning on doing in Michigan. And Friday, I've already got like an evening thing that we could always tweak and go from there. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Rich Money Cash said, hands and feet if they come with that BS. Yeah, man. Honestly, hands and feet, yeah, but down here in Texas, hey, we believe in that Second Amendment. We believe in that Second Amendment. Too many people believe in that Second Amendment. And the shenanigans that are going up there in Michigan with multi cultures, we ain't having that down here. That's a fact. That's why the Taurus group said weekend after, all right, after Mother's Day, y'all got wives and whatnot? Yes, ma'am. And girlfriends. Yep. Baby mamas. Mitch said, I'm barely Canadian, though. That's why. Okay. Hey. Come on. You good. You good. You going to be all right. And yeah. Nah. You'll be all right, Mitch. Look, Procura said, don't mess with that. Hey, that's a fact. No. It's crazy. It gets crazy down here sometimes. For real. Hey, Cali, Florida, Texas, New York, and Jersey are the top 5 highest states with immigrants. Yeah. Y'all notice they not making no noise in any of these places? No, they stopped that. They were. Hey, Jim's blowing the whistle. I'm too sure. For real, man. Hey, but for real, hey, y'all acting like y'all came up with this solely? No, we're not acting on that. Okay, here's the deal. So we most recently started talking about this in the chat with Sister Sledge here, all right? Sister Simone brought it to our attention. All right, shouts out to her. Give her the credit, if that's what she wants. But no, seriously, she did reignite our will, all right, to meet up again. She definitely posed it in the chat, and we have brought it up, all right? Like I said, we've been trying to do this off and on for a couple of years, man. We were supposed to do it, I think it was last year or whatnot, and Ikrum had some stuff come up. I had several deaths in my family during a time when cancer was really taking a toll on our family, hitting us hard. And so, the date they were scheduled, we had to cancel. I mean, literally back-to-back deaths due to cancer. So I was down, After that whole thing happened, I don't think I was on the internet for a while. So, it is what it is. But yeah. Procure said, down like floor flat tires, you already know. But no, Simone definitely reinvigorated our will to meet up. And so she has been the catalyst behind this movement. I will give her all the credit on that. All right. But yeah, so we try to make it happen. To be honest with you, in this community, we try and make sure that it's a community thing. All right. Just like a community outreach, we get input from the community because we want to give everybody in here as best of a chance to join in the occasion and the events as possible, man. That's just what it is. Rock Boy T said, I'm down Gems for that. All right, that's a bet, man. We're looking at the 15th. All right. I'm out that H time. I already know. You already know, baby. Yes, sir. Hey, you exactly, Jason. Put it in the corner right next to you. Make sure she puts her nose in the corner. Put her nose up against the wall, man, for real. I done came down, I'm telling you. But yeah, shout out to Simone for reinvigorating our will to meet up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get our brethren from the Carolinas out there, all right? Especially Mr. Clark. Hey, Mr. Clark, I need you I need you to make it down here before I make it up there. All right. Look, I didn't smoke that other cigar. All right. And I'm waiting on you to smoke this bad boy. All right. I'm waiting on you to smoke this leather rose. All right. Petite Corona leather rose. I'm waiting on you, my brother. Yeah, all the knuckleheads in the corner right now. All the knuckleheads, all the problem children. They'd rather be in the corner than learn the lesson of the day. Damn shame. So many holdbacks, you know what I'm saying? So many kids that were supposed to have moved on and yet on that George Bush plan. But yeah, man, hey. But no, that's what we're looking at, man. Because we're definitely in 2026, we're trying to find multiple ways of trying to build this community together. You know what I'm saying? Outside, like Walt said, outside of just doing the simple Santa Explorer and everything else, you know what I'm saying? And going from there. I'm telling you, oh yeah, and also being a part of the community, May 15th. If y'all need help finding good yet inexpensive places to stay, like hotels and whatnot, that are going to be kind of around the events that we got planned, let me know ahead of time. Because what I might do is I might go ahead and start putting together a list of some of the 5, 4, and 3-star hotels in the area and start putting that out too. What I'm probably going to do is, as a matter of fact, stay tuned. I think me, Walt, and Mo, we're going to start getting some of this information together. We're going to start putting it in the community page. When we start putting it in the community page, it should be good. It should be good, man. Yeah. But yeah, man, hey, look, that's it for that, for the discussion of the community. You know what we're here for. We're here to build, share ideas and everything. Like I said, if you know something that we don't, let us know. If we know something that you don't, trust me, we will definitely let you know on camera. Okay? So, not at all. Not at all. All right. I'm going to leave you and Dutch to that. You and Dutch, y'all can have a little sleepover in your TPs and whatnot. I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, man, no, but y'all. But hey, let me also give one more shout out to Mr. Clark, man, who definitely influenced my purchase, one of my more recent purchases. All right. Shout out to you, Mr. Clark. I did a review on this on IG Live, I believe. I'm not sure if I did it here on YouTube, but he sent me some samples. I believe it was him. And one of the samples was from Premier Perfumes, Kuwait. Beautiful fragrance called Leather Vanilla. Yeah. Candy. It's like dry fruits, candy dry fruits. Vanilla. I think it has a little tobacco in here. Let me see. I don't want to start calling out notes that aren't in there. Now, I haven't smelled Smoky Jazz yet, Dutch. Not yet. Soon, though. Soon, inshallah. No, seriously, soon. All right. Man, if Fragrantica don't hurry up and pull up, boy. But let me go ahead and get to these notes real quick. All right. Leather Vanilla, y'all. Oh, did I really miss that? There we go. All right, here we go. Sweet, smoky, amber, fruity, vanilla. All right. So the notes are dried fruits, as you know. All right. Blackcurrant, bergamot, saffron. Cashmere wood, vanilla, a cupcake accord. It is sweet. Amber and tonka. All right. Then you've got leather. You've got tobacco, musk, and oud. Y'all. This is one of the best vanilla fragrances out there, in my personal opinion. Honestly, this is top 3, if not 1. All right. Simply beautiful. There's another one that I got to get. It's the Havana one, Mr. Clark. I gotta get that. Like hands down. Gotta get it. But yeah, man, look. This was a must purchase. I saw it for a great price on Beauty Live. And man, had to get it in hand. All right. So once again, let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. Hi, y'all. My name is Hidden Gems, and I have a cologne/perfume addiction. Okay. I've been going at this for about 4 years now, but I acknowledge I have a problem and that it eventually needs to come to an end. But not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. And let this be the reason why. But yeah, man, look. Today, as usual, a little random with the conversations. All right. Got a chance to talk about a few that I got to get my nose on. Raph, I definitely want to smell that wild vetiver that you were talking about from Creed. All right. Yeah. Definitely. Hopefully they'll have those packages open tomorrow. I'm gonna be pissed if they're not open by Saturday. I'm off on Saturday, even though I got to work on Sunday. So if they're not open by Saturday, I think I might end up having to kick the door down and go to the back room and smell it myself. Yeah. Good looking out, Dutch. Yes, definitely want to get my nose on that Gibeon that was recently released by Xerjoff. All right. And yeah, again, Dutch with another good point. It will never end. I doubt if I ever stop buying perfumes. Rockboy T, you said forgot the oil? Not quite. Not yet, man. Not yet. Not yet. I have to talk about it soon. Jay Chantel, bless your boy, with some more stuff. I've been posting it on IG and whatnot, but I got some more coming. Just trust me. Just trust me. It's good. But yeah, man, it's gonna see. Raph said, spring in a bottle, that Creed Wild Vetiver. Got to check it out. What I do different to the view, James? What? I'm lost. What you mean? What you mean, Simone? Mr. Clark. Oh. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna dedicate an actual video to those. All right. A video on IG. All right. I'm gonna shout you out on IG because those I found them and I still haven't talked about them, man. It's been so much going on since City Explorer. I'm still up to my neck in samples, Sean. I'm still up to my neck in samples, man. So I got you. Oh, you said, did I change the camera position? Oh yeah, I did. You know, I'm still working on a couple of things. I bought a few things before that I'm still hooking up to my setup, trying to get it on the way and go from there, man. So yeah, so far this is what it's looking like. I might turn it a little bit, but I'm also trying to take some of the focus off of my body oils. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm into that, I'm trying to take some of the focus off of my body oils and make sure that I've got it, you know, solely focused on fragrance when I'm talking about fragrances. That's it. Top 5 Xerjoff of all time. All right. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. First and foremost, though, I need to go ahead and reorder that Aurum. That Aurum has got to be purchased. I don't know why. Once they canceled my order and told me that it was sent back for whatever reason, I don't even know. I told myself I would go back this week and do it, but I gotta wait. I gotta see. You know what I'm saying? Rent is due. All right. Your boy is back on that Amistad, that slave ship, unfortunately. They call a warehouse. So, you know, funds are good, but it could be better. So we're gonna see. Stay tuned. You do, man. We've been talking about that. Raph got up here and talked about it, showed us from his a book of upcomings, and yeah, Gibeah looks like it's going to be beautiful, man. I won't lie to you. We definitely gonna talk about it, and yeah, we gonna get into it. But y'all, as I said, it is 8 o'clock. I know that my guy Esteban is coming on. I think he comes on at 6 Pacific Standard. So that's 8 now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Go ahead and cut this short, and in respect to him, I know he's coming on, and then Kicks is coming on shortly after that. So shout out to them. Hey, y'all, subscribe to me if you haven't already. Give the video a like. Share with anybody that you might not have seen in here. Let them know that we were live, and we're gonna be live again this weekend. But yeah, shout out to Esteban. He is on Instagram as aroma_dolce, DOLCE. And I think Kicks will be on a little bit later. So shout out to them. Go give them a follow. Go check out and see what they have to say. Outside of that, man, appreciate y'all for coming out. All right. We know you could be anywhere but here, but you chose to be here with us, with me, here at Sips and Sniffs. And for that, I am forever grateful. All right. Appreciate y'all for coming out and being part of the community, because community is everything here. Wouldn't be FragCon without the community. So, yeah. And with that being said, let every sip be a sip of inspiration, and let every sniff lead to a new discovery. Y'all. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. See y'all on the next one, man. Peace.